right, so this is our first time ever filming here on Kish Creek. I know it's got a whole long name associated with that. I don't even know how to pronounce it, to be honest with you. So we're just gonna go with Kish like all the locals do. Now, we've never been here before, but for years people have been telling us, why don't you go to Kish Creek? Well, here's why. We're all out of towners here. Came into Pennsylvania fishing for the week, and we have no idea where to go. We have no idea what to do. We just looked on the PA Fish and Boat Commission app, and we found out that they stock somewhere in this area. Now, we do know they stock because we've seen 2 or 3 dozen people here in about an hour, and this is a Wednesday. So that tells you, super popular place. We got the interstate right here. We got town right there, and we're hoping to have a lot of trout right out here in this deep little hole.
Fish on!
Right on the bank too.
In tight. Nice, hiding right behind the rocks there. That rainbow thought he was going to get by me.
Not today, folks. Not when Uncle Mick's in town.
Nice little hook set, little lip.
There he is.
Nice rainbow.
Yeah. Look at that stripe on that thing. Yeah, today I've been making a choice between the pink shrimp and the natural deluxe. They've both been working well. So I've been here lately putting on 2 of the natural deluxes, and it's been my best bet right now. The first one I shove up to the eye of the hook so you don't bury the kerf of the hook completely. So the second one you can shove up underneath in the kerf and still have your exposed point of your hook for your hook setting ability to get the fish on.
Ooh, look at that dandy.
Oh, that's a nice fish. That's a nice fish.
How about a net?
Mick, check out this rainbow. Here, I'll help you. Where's the net man when we need him? Here. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We got a dandy single leg floating next to the bridge.
There he is. Woo! Pennsylvania rainbows. They are sure scrappy. Beautiful little fish. Great colors.
All right, so like we talked about, today is a Wednesday afternoon here on Kish Creek. It's about 2:30, 3 o'clock. We're fishing this little area right here simply because we can't go anywhere else. If you look down below, we tried to go there. There's a guy fishing right there. Now, we wanted to hit the other side of the bridge, but there's been a guy right over there. You see him right over here. He's been staked out there for a long time, so we can't go to that side. Now, as you move up here, we got a guy spin casting right up there, and then a guy right there bait fishing. Now, there's another hole way up there on the far side. There were 3 guys there. So really, this is the only place we have been able to wet a line so far today, because everything within a quarter mile of here has anglers in it on a Wednesday, and this is over a month after trout season has begun here in Pennsylvania. Oh, look, one in the tree. Get ready, one in the net.
Ooh, orange deluxe does it again.
One in the tree, one in the net.
Yeah, baby.
There we go. Ooh, is that a brown?
It is a brown. Yes. We wanted to see one of these wild browns. Now, we read online about the wild brown trout they have here in Kish Creek. You know, one of the things we love about coming to Pennsylvania is these wild brown trout they have here. Here's one of the Kish Creek wild browns. Saw Troy just catch them on orange deluxe. You know what we've noticed is they don't like to eat the red eggs, the browns. They're just not commonly eat the red eggs. Orange Deluxe, Yellow Jackets, Natural Deluxe, they'll crush them. We're gonna let this one go back and hope you guys catch them. All right, so Troy has kind of picked up a new trick today, and that's called Orange Deluxe Salmon Eggs. Troy, show us how you're doing it.
Okay, so I'm just taking my Orange Deluxe, take one out. It's best to keep the lid on these things. This is my number 10 hook. Just give it a push it on through. There you go.
There you go. So what Troy's talking about is the Orange Deluxe as opposed to the pink shrimp and the natural that everybody uses here in PA. Orange Deluxe is a larger egg, very similar to a Yellow Jacket. And Troy kind of had a dry spell for about an hour when he was still using one of the other eggs. And all of a sudden he switched over to Orange Deluxe. He's caught 3 fish in a row, including a nice brown. So what he's doing here is you can see this little old rail bridge looking thing. Right over here, there's a real deep pocket, real deep slot right over here. We're just letting our float go right into this channel here. We get picked up about somewhere anywhere from the middle to the end. Now, the other thing you got to notice is it's early afternoon right now. Shadows are your friend, okay? This area right here where all the shadows are, shadows right here, the trout are sitting in those areas waiting for bait to come by so they can ambush it. Now, in this area, you can't see on the camera, but I can with my glasses. Right over there, there's a big rock in the water, and then it goes deep just like that. And we're picking up all of our fish in that little deep slot right there. So we're gonna catch a couple more here and then try to hit another spot.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Ironically, the whole trip, we have not used Orange Deluxe. And right now, oh my God, look at this, 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
Look at this, nice rainbow. I'll tell you what, that little Orange Deluxe change may really paid off.
Oh yes, it did. I'm loving them.
So is this guy right here. You know, we've been a lot of places this week and didn't catch a lot of quality stockers. You get a lot of small stockers around. What we've noticed here on Kish Creek is there are some larger stock trout available. This place hasn't been stocked in several weeks, but a lot of holdovers if you really work the holes hard, kind of like we're doing here today.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from Lewistown, Pennsylvania, on what many people call Kish Creek. You know, to be honest, I wasn't even going to try to pronounce it, but I'm going to take a stab at it. I think the actual full name is Kish Quillis. Hopefully I'm close. This 24-mile long stream is a tributary to the Juniata River, and everybody tells us when you go to the PA Fish and Boat Commission page, we're in Mifflin County. Tells you everything you need to know. Now, we have never been here before. Our good friend John Montrosser grew up fishing here. He's basically been going to the same hole since he was a little boy, and he brought us to that hole. And we went out there, kind of walked around, looked around, and every place he wanted to fish, there were already people there. Now, that's no surprise. This is a very heavily stocked system here. We tried to fish 2 spots. You know, we went downtown in Lewistown and hit basically a hole that was beyond packed with anglers. By beyond packed, there were 3 of us fishing. I was standing there filming them, and we saw probably 24 anglers come within 30 minutes to try to fish the same hole we did on a Wednesday at noon. That tells you how busy this area is. Now, PA Fish and Boat Commission does a good job stocking rainbows in here. There's also a lot of wild brown trout. Now, the spot we fished and spent most of our time on was alongside Highway 322. You can see the highway here. Just a beautiful place. We were stuck fishing this one bridge simply because we couldn't go anywhere else. There were so many anglers everywhere else, above, below us. We were stuck fishing this spot, and that really didn't disappoint us too much. We sat in one area. Mick used pink shrimp and natural deluxe, and Troy used orange deluxe, and we had a great time. Now, we would come back here next time if we knew a little bit more about the area and we were able to, you know, dial in a couple more spots. However, this time this was just a quick stop for us to check out a new creek, and we think we had a great time here and caught and released some beautiful trout, put them back in so you guys could come catch them. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.
Woo-hoo! Rainbow baby, where's the net? Oh, look at that one. Oh.
Not only does he get his rod in the tree, he gets a reel in the tree.